remember that they're changing my voice. This video is about Ezekiel 4, the siege of Jerusalem. The siege of Jerusalem is symbolized in this chapter. Now, son of man, take a block of clay, put it in front of you, and draw the city of Jerusalem on it. Then lay siege to it. Erect siege works against it, build a ramp up to it, set up camps against it, and put battering rams around it. Then take an iron pan, place it as an iron wall between you and the city, and turn your face toward it. It will be under siege, and you shall besiege it. There will be a sign to the people Israel. The people of Israel. Then lie on your left side and put the sin of the people of Israel upon yourself. You are to bear the sin for the number of days you lie on your side. I've assigned you the same number of days as the years of their sin, so for 390 days you will bear the sin of the people of Israel. After you have finished this, lie down again, this time on your right side, and bear the sin of the people of Israel. Of Judah. And bear the sin of the people of Judah. I've assigned you 40 days, a day for each year. Turn your face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and with bared arm prophesy against her. Now, keep in mind that everything he's doing there is like symbolic. You see how it's the language of the Bible, and God's even explaining it. He's saying that clay symbolizes Jerusalem. That block of clay, you draw Jerusalem on it. The 390 days symbolize the 390 years. And for the people of Judah, those 40 days symbolize 40 years. It's important that you understand that that's the language of the Bible. That's the language of God. Because in Revelation 17, it says the prostitute stands by the muddy waters of the devil, which stand for the people, the nations, the multitudes, the languages that they speak. They're not truly understanding that message, that language, that form of speaking. And so, because they don't, right, because seeing is believing, because they don't truly understand. They've been blinded, like it says in Isaiah, I believe it's chapter 6, where they're seeing, but they're not really perceiving. They're hearing, but they're not really understanding. And their minds are like plastered over, their hearts are callous. They don't truly grasp what the right thing to do is and why. Okay. I will tie you up with ropes so that you cannot turn from one side to the other until you have finished the days of your siege. Take wheat and barley, beans and lentils, millet and spelt, and put them in a storage jar, and use them to make bread for yourself. You are to eat it during the 390 days you lie on your side. Weigh out 20 shekels. That is about 8 ounces or 230 grams of food to eat each day, and eat it at set times. Also measure out a sixth of a hin, 2/3 quart or 0.6 liters of water, and drink it at set times. Eat the food as you would a loaf of barley. Okay, something in the sight of the people, using human excrement for fuel. The Lord said, in this way the people of Israel will eat defiled food among the nations where I will drive them. Now keep in mind that people who don't obey God are said to be like dung on the ground. The word Set, who's the counterpart of Baal, who's the main adversary of God in the Bible, to keep it simple. His name is a play on words for seat, and also S-H-E-T with the vowels interchangeable can be S-H-I-T. And he's talking about eating human excrement for fuel. Now, that is the filthy fuel of the devil, the filthy spiritual food of the devil, versus blessed are those who are hunger and thirst for righteousness' sake, right? Righteousness is the food of God. We see at one point in the New Testament, Christ is a character in the story, says, my food is to do the work of God. They'll be doing the work of the devil, and they'll be eating the spiritual food of the devil and the spiritual state of the devil, right? Diet, the word diet is like the word deity. Okay, so the Lord said, in this way the people of Israel will eat defiled food, right? They'll be consuming wickedness and making their families wicked and what have you, among the nations where I will drive them. Then I said, not so, sovereign Lord. I have never defiled myself from my youth until now. I have never eaten anything found dead or torn by wild animals. No impure meat has ever entered my mouth. Very well, he said, I will let you bake your bread over cow dung instead of human excrement. He then said to me, son of man, I am about to cut off the food supply in Jerusalem. The people will eat rationed food in anxiety and drink rationed waste in despair, or rationed water in despair. Basically waste water, figuratively speaking, but it also has, at times at least, has literal applications. For For food and water will be scarce. They will be appalled at the sight of each other and will waste away because of their sin. Right? They will waste away because of the sin. The word waste is a play on words for waste set. It's not a coincidence. Okay, the people who worship Baal in the Middle East were aware of Set. Set is the deity of foreigners. Set has established Baal worship, as far as anyone can tell, in the Middle East. And it was a form of Set. Baal is like the same as Set, a form of Set. For example, when you look at a holiday, for example, how is Christmas celebrated here or there? Okay, that's like how they worship the devil, right? Set is an idea of storms, of rape by deception, associated with jackals and desert creatures, associated with the desert, on and on and on, right? Sailors, pirates, because it goes back to the storms and the ocean, okay? And Zeus and Jupiter are also his counterparts.